Good evening, my duelist. We are going to do a tutorial on how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not Pokemon, it's not Digimon, it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is a huge disclaimer. This is the old way to play the game. And this is pretty much what generations before.
We play from the first, I believe, first 3 gens of Yu-Gi-Oh! We don't play with any of the newer cards. It's just not in our repertoire or care to play with the new cards, and most of our cards are banned.
Yeah, on the ban list.
We're actually banned on any kind of tournament. So most of our cards can't be played at duels or tournaments to win money. But if you want to have fun and just play for fun, I mean, this is one of the most easiest ways to play. So we have green. Green are magic cards or spell cards. Then we have these guys, which are monster cards. Then we have these purple ones, which are trap cards. Then we have other monster cards, but of a higher level in attack.
You have a quick play magic card. You have a continuous magic card. You have an equipped magic card. You have a normal monster, 4-star. Effect monster, 4-star. Continuous trap card. Regular trap card. A level 6-star monster. And a level 8-star monster. So once again, magic cards are used during your turns. The only ones that you can use on your opponent's turn is a quick play. Trap cards are usually used to help you, but you can only be activated on your opponent's turn.
Now we have a monster card. This one has no effect. 4 stars, attack 1900, defense 900. So when we say attack, it's an attack mode. It's face up or an attack position. This is also defense position, but we also have face down defense. Some monster cards will have effects that help you in the long run, like this one. It's able to pierce defense position monsters. So basically, whatever your defense monster is, it can pierce that and go straight to your life points. So the damage dealt goes life points and the defense. 1 through 4 stars, you do not need to sacrifice any monsters. From 5 through 6 stars, you need to sacrifice 1. And through 7 through 8, you sacrifice 2. And then anything above 8 is 3 cards. So the reason why you offer them is because these cards are naturally better. Like this one, once you activate it, or once you special summon it by offering a card.
Normal summon, yeah.
Normal summon. Once you offer a card for this card, it has a higher attack, which is 2400, and its effect, as long as it's out on the field and hasn't been destroyed, no trap cards can be played from you or your opponent. So attacking life points wise is a little bit easier. Now we have this one, which is you offer 2 cards. So you would be offering any 2 monsters. And the attack on this bad boy is 3000. It has no effects, but it makes up for it in its attack and defense, because its defense is actually higher than this card's attack. So even if it's in defensive mode, it still is able to hold its own. And that is the rundown on the kind of cards you will be dealing with in Yu-Gi-Oh!
You could have about 5 cards in your magic and trap card zone. You can't have more than that. And then you have 5 slots for your monster zone.
So there's draw phase, standby phase, main phase, battle phase, main phase 2, then end phase. At the beginning of each duel that you have 8,000 life points, you and your opponent. And the main goal is to bring their life points down to 0. So throughout the whole duel, there'll be many ways to actually lessen your opponent's life points through trap, magic, and attack from your monster cards. So as for that, throughout most of the duel, you'll be losing a lot of monsters. And you may be asking, like, where do they go? They just go on vacation after they are defeated? No, they die. And they go to the graveyard. And the graveyard is positioned not in the attack zones, but on the side of your deck. This is your graveyard. There are, however, cards in the game to bring your monsters back from the graveyard back to the field, whether it be for one turn or for the rest of the duel, as long as it's not destroyed again. And even at that, your opponents are able to still use cards from your graveyard with specific magic and trap cards. At the beginning of the duel, you draw 5 cards. And every turn, you can draw 1 more. So every start of your turn, you draw 1, which is the draw phase. 1. Now, for me, I have a couple of trap cards that I would like to put down as a safety precaution. So I'm gonna put 1, then I'm gonna put 2. Now I have monsters in my hand that I do want to play throughout my turn, so I can attack. So I have 1, and his effect is that I get to bring out a 4-star or lower card, monster card, onto the field with him. So I can summon 2 cards. Technically speaking, you can only summon 1 monster card per turn unless they have effects. So his effect is bring out 1 with 4-star or lower onto the field. So now I have 2 cards on the field. And this, you can go into your battle phase. Battle phase is you start planning on if you want to attack your opponent, what monsters you want specifically to attack your opponent or attack different monsters. And you don't have to attack with all your monsters. You can only attack, you can technically just choose to attack with 1 or 2.
For example, if I have him in defense mode and his defense is 200, and he attacks with his Gemini Elf 1900, that means my monster is destroyed if it is in defense mode and he chooses to attack that one. And then you have where if I have a monster in attack mode and he does as well and it's his turn and he chooses to attack mine, the difference between our attack modes. So see, since this attack mode is 0 and his is 19, that difference goes to my life points.
After your battle phase, you have your main phase 2. And basically throughout this, whatever you didn't get to play at first, trap or magic, you can go ahead and play now or place on the field. So for me, just as an extra precaution, I'll put 1 more trap card down and I'll be done with my turn. I say, and I end my turn. Say it.
What are the cards?
You're finished. Regaiki.
No, all my monsters are destroyed on the field.
No! I am open for attack! Ow! He scratched me!
So if y'all still have y'all's Yu-Gi-Oh cards and y'all want to run it with me in Spotlight, just let us know. We're about to play right now.